Got it.
Clack.
Oh, shit. Well, the math on this case got way more complicated.
Yeah, it did.
You gotta be some kind of math wizard.
Edgeworth is currently shitting his pants.
Clack.
Meanwhile, Phoenix is like, hooray, chaos! Save the day again. You're not innocent yet, my dude.
Yeah, we got more snooping to do. I mean, investigating.
We have to get all the good evidence before that jerk Edgeworth gets it.
How many cases are there in this game?
Every game has 5.
Okay.
Minus the 3DS ones and DLC.
Yeah.
And the tutorial one counted as 1. So this is case 3.
3.
To be continued.
Continue with.
Do 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 do. We gotta get the scoop.
Let's go talk to this guy.
Click, 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 click. The kids love him. To the studio. Yes, you were.
Let's double check. That's not good. Gotta double check everything here.
Chirp, chirp. Choose your destiny. Like she was standing, like they were talking to each other, and she was standing right there, and it's like, hey, there it is. He just turns 90 degrees, and she's in his face.
Speaking of something like that, I scared the shit out of one of my coworkers today because they had gotten a phone call, and I was looking for them because they would have had the answer I needed.
Yo.
And they happened to have also like walked up to another coworker and was intently talking to them.
Okay.
Now, the person that she had gone up to talk to was looking directly at me when I walked up next to her.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to make sure I was in her peripheral vision.
Right.
Before I said something. And she fucking, like, jumped out of her skin as soon as I started talking. Like, she yelped. And this was busy, like, lunchtime. Like, I was, like, trying to get an answer quick so I could go back and help customers. But she jumped, she stepped back. And, like, this is, like, this bitchy lady I always, like, everybody in the store always has trouble with. So it did my heart.
Oh, the
my
person
black,
who got the frighten?
It did my black, shriveled heart good. It almost made the years of suffering at her hands just a little more worth it today.
That's funny.
I mean, so far I've gotten her and my boss really good. Like my boss almost punched me because I spooked him so bad.
That's funny. Because,
like, his knee-jerk reaction, I guess, is when he's startled, is to reel toward the noise with fist raised.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I'm not a small guy. Like, I'm not super heavy or anything, but I'm not delicate.
Sure.
But I'm light on my feet, and I'm very quick. And I need to be better about not spooking the shit out of people.
Giving them a big frighten.
Because, like, I was, like, usually I get, I wouldn't say uncomfortably close, but closer than I probably need to. But usually when I frighten people, like, they're, deep in conversation with somebody, and I'm waiting for a break in the conversation to speak up. And, you know, the whole, like, kind of socially taboo to, like, even, like, shoulder tap. It's not something I'm going to do, because that would freak him out, too. Unexpected touch from out of nowhere. That's a big no-no.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that either.
So it's like, no matter what, like, I'm going to spook the shit out of somebody at some point.
Probably.
Unless I, like, maybe if... The other problem is I was not able to approach from the front so that she would see me come into view, because there were customers clogging up the only path.
Solid snaked in from the back.
Yes. Anyway, had to bring that up.
That is funny, though.
It brought me an immense amount of joy today. And then when I told my other coworkers at the deli, they're like, holy shit, that's what that noise was. Because it was like 50 feet away. Like, couldn't even see her with, like, the number of people and stuff in the store. It's just, they heard a yelp or, like, a scream or some kind of, like...
Someone's dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you just covered it over with cardboard and tape.
Yeah. Well, you can't see this. She also filled it with scorpions.
Oh, of course. You know, she's got a guy.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me. As I was gushing about the Animal Crossing Nintendo Direct.
Mm-hmm.
In the old games, you could, like, if you shook a nest and bees fell out and the bees got you, your character would have all bee stings on their face, but it didn't do anything. It was like a cosmetic thing.
Right.
And they were showing that again, and they're just like, oh, you can get, stings, or worse. And they just show the character fall over and fade to black, and they didn't explain what happened.
Oh,
and chat was just like, holy shit, are they dead?
Did they just go into anaphylactic shock?
I don't know. They did not explain it.
Or did they
chat
get grabbed by the fucking Bagman from Bloodborne?
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
getting brought to
Hypogean
Gall and just like dropped off there.
Yeah. The stream
is there a nega village that you get
showed someone dying?
Is there a nega village? A reverse village? A dream village?
I really hope so. It's like the Upside Down Castle in Symphony of the Night post game, but it's the Upside Down Village.
And there's only certain items you can get there.
Man, I'm real excited. It's like, it's doing Minecraft things, but in a way my lizard brain does not hate. I'm gonna bring life back to the stone world, Balrog.
Good.
I'll build a house. Bicycle.
Or it's for when you get tired and you have to go a long distance. You can just turn on the motor.
Bicycle to get from A to B. Exercise is a free upside of doing that.
It is. So if you're like, man, I'm too tired. I don't fucking want to deal with this shit today. You just kick on the motor. Or you're like, I've already gone 10 miles and I'm sick of this shit.
I wonder with how close I am to everything I do, I wonder how much money I'd save by like not having a car and just having a bike or something.
But then you would literally have to then shrink your sphere and like make sure everything that you do is within a certain distance, unless you want to like rely on also public transit, which given the city,
I guess.
Given the city you're in,
no, definitely not like a bus or something. Hell no. Rip it, rip it. Oh god. So on Sundays at That's E, we do Commander, as you probably know.
yeah.
And I'm like, every casual Magic event brings those kinds of like weird neckbeard players that you probably don't like as much as I do.
Yeah.
And when there's that many all in sequence, it just makes me want to like full on switch to Magic Arena. I'm like, I never want to see these people ever again.
Yeah, that'll happen.
The Commander crowd we get is like kind of terrible.
Do tell, is there anybody especially notable?
No, they're just those kinds of players that will get mad if you do anything good.
But then they do something good and they're like, what? It's
But
part
when
of the
they
game.
do it, it's okay, and then they'll just focus you if you try to do anything.
That's dumb. That's bad. I hate it. I hate them.
Or then when the game's over, they'll just diddle around for way longer than necessary to close things out. It's like, stop wasting our time.
Just finish the game already.
Yeah, Maya's been scavenging off those T-bones every time we come here. Oh, now that I have my... Because my state tax return, I think, came a little bit after the federal, so now that I have everything, I might put some cash in Arena so I can finish Mono Red.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm only missing like 5 rares from Throne. So I guess it makes more sense to buy Throne packs, because then if I get the thing, it saves me a wild card, right?
Yeah.
Or you get Theros, and then all your wild cards have to go to the thing.
Studio 2.
Oh yeah, we can go to the other place. Very suspicious. Let's bust in there.
Oh shit, I gotta run.
What if this was actually timed? You're in the right spot, right? Yeah, I think you can, Yeah. Maybe you can talk to Penny? No. Yeah, he just had to cram it in her face again. Take the badge. You want the badge, right?
I'm just gonna go back.
Oh. Go to the dressing room.
Oh. Okay.
Just run all over the place.
That would not have been my idea of a place to go.
WTF.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is so cringe.
Yeah.
It was cringe even then. Which makes me really wonder what he's like, because that's the English localization of that. Like, what's the Japanese version of that conversation? Like, what's he saying? They don't have, like. I wonder if Japan has lead speak.
I mean, there's definitely a slang system that was used for a long time. Like when SMS was stuff.
See, these are the kinds of commander players we have.
Yes. Salmonella.
Ah.
Read the fucking card. She's not old enough, you creepo.
I think in future games that becomes a real thing.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, you must talk to this idiot now. The big wigs.
Can I just present a bunch of shit to him?
May have some words about some things, but not sure.
Okay, he's not gonna be interested.
Yeah, I think you just had to get all the dialogue out of him. I don't think there's anything new. I think you just head back to the main gate now. She has returned. I'll kill that child.
Let's just try it again. Oh.
Now you go back to the employee area.
Oh.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
The bird is so loud.
Those birds are very aggressive.
Just chirping into the fucking mic. Hey, it's the kid.
It's a child.
Ah, yes.
They were having a random dick waving competition.
They sure are.
As all good nerds would do.
I've never been so obsessed with something that I've like memorized all the lines. Or been like, well, okay, well, what is the title of episode blank?
I've never done that, but I definitely have memorized some dumb shit.
I mean, I had something and then I lost it. Anyway, moving on.
Are you specifically talking in context of like a TV show or?
Just anything.
Oh, okay.
Like, do you remember the stats for this item? Like, not like, obviously, like like, for example, something in a game where it's like, do you remember, not like, here's the main hallmark of this item or this weapon or thing, where it's like, well, this is a fire sword. It's like, yeah, but how many frames does it take to swing the sword? Or like,
I definitely
or just
memorize
how
stuff
much
like that, but I don't like
use it as a dick waving thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you play fighting games, so it's like you need to know frame data for shit.
I don't know frame data for shit.
You should. Scrub.
There are a lot of pros that don't do frame data either.
Shut up.
You just need to know what works and what doesn't. Just gotta feel it out, man. You gotta play so much that you just know what you can get away with.
You just get so used to it.
Yeah. The kid has run away, but he left a thing. A bottle. Sleeping pills.
Ugh.
Also, it's like 6 o'clock. You want to save?
Sure.
Hit the plus button.
For options.
Oh, you can do it from here. Cool. That's a good place. We'll call it here.
Sleeping Pill City.
That sounds suspicious. Oh, God.